Hello, and welcome to day 6 of the 12 Days of Confidence. I have been wanting to do this episode in particular for a really long time and for a lot of different reasons. But I remember last year in particular, we went to my husband's holiday party, and it was probably the first time in a while, especially with my body changing and life looking really different and still trying to deal with all the stuff that I was dealing with last year. I had a really difficult time walking into the holiday party. We used to really enjoy this party, and not that we don't enjoy it now, it's just different. You know, it was the night you would get a hotel room and it would be a big party and you and all of the people would be just like having a real good time, if you know what I mean. But since COVID and since like just a lot of things changing and some people who don't work with Glenn anymore and just, you know, aging, things are different and life is different. The party is different. And last year I noticed it a lot, and even just in my discomfort in my body. Now I've come a long way since then, but maybe you're listening to this and you're like, I feel you, I hear you. There is some discomfort in my body and the idea of putting on a holiday dress, and maybe it's the holiday dress that you wear every year that's been sitting in your closet for years, and this year it just doesn't fit, or it's uncomfortable, or it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like you anymore. But yet for some reason we squeeze ourselves into these dresses to, I don't know, feel a certain way, to think a certain way, to kind of follow a tradition that we have every single year. Sometimes it's hard to give up these traditions or how things used to be when things have changed so much in our lives, including our bodies. And I really wanted to make a couple episodes in the 12 Days of Confidence about bodies in particular and about, you know, holiday attire and the wear and maybe things that we used to wear, again, that just don't feel like us anymore or don't fit. And if you're like, sis, I hear you, okay, Jess, like I am with you, I get it. I want you to take a second right now, take a deep breath in, let it all out, and say to yourself and say to your body, I love you. I love you, body. I thank you for getting me through this year, for being there through all of these really hard times, and for supporting me through this season. I'm grateful for you. And it's okay that you changed. I changed too, right? Mentally and physically we change, and that's okay, especially as women. And as I'm getting ready to go to the holiday party with Glenn this weekend, which has the best food, like it's so much fun, it has the best food, it is a good time, it's just different than how it used to be. I have picked a new dress, one that I think I'll look smashing in, okay? That's all I gotta say. And I really picked one that I felt comfortable in, that I felt safe in, and it wasn't about the look, it was just more about how I would feel. And I wanted to talk to you about that today because we can be really hard on ourselves this time of year. There's just like an extra layer that if everything's not perfect, we just feel like garbage. We feel like the worst partners and the worst moms for not doing things a certain way or for it to not look this way. Like there's a lot of pressure, but the only person putting that pressure on is you. It's you putting this pressure on yourself. So I wanted to give you a few tips today to help with body confidence around the holidays, especially if you're doing something like a holiday party or maybe even just like at home when you're going to be like cooking Christmas Eve dinner and doing all the things with the family, like feeling really good and comfortable and confident in the clothes and the outfits that you're choosing to wear for like even just like the Christmas jammies. This is your reminder. If your pants do not fit or your jammies from last year are not comfortable anymore or your underpants are too tight, okay? And there's little marks on your legs, okay? Because your underpants are too tight. I'm there with you. I want you to stop what you're doing and go get some new underpants that are very comfortable, okay? So comfortable that you never want to take them off. And same with pants. I've had to get some stretchy pants this year. Some extra stretchy pants sometimes. That's okay too. I'd rather you wear clothes that feel really good right now instead of wearing those pants from last year that are so tight that if you eat one more cookie, the buttons are going to fling across the room, okay? We do not want that. We don't want tight pants already because we're going to be eating all the good things. I want you to get things that feel really good. But this takes practice. The number one thing when it comes to body confidence is finding clothes that feel good for you and also practicing wearing them. If the only time you put on the holiday dress is right before the party and you're still just like not sure how it fits and your boobs are kind of popping out a little and like they look real good, but like you just don't feel that safe and comfortable in it, I want you to wear this dress for even like 5 minutes every day leading up to the event. And you know how they say like break in your shoes? So like you should wear your shoes around the house before an event. It's the same thing with dresses and with the outfits you want to wear, because sometimes when we put them on for the first time, we might feel really good. And other times we're just like not sure how it fits, or we don't feel comfortable, or it's something new for us. So the more you can practice wearing it before the event, the better you're going to feel day of. And if when you're practicing the week before the event and it doesn't feel good, it still doesn't feel good, you don't feel super confident in it, you don't feel comfortable wearing it, you don't feel safe, I want you to get a new dress. Whether that's going out and buying a new dress or borrowing one from a friend or going to the thrift store, like whatever it is you need to do, I want you to find something that you feel so freaking good in that when you walk into this party, you're not thinking, oh, I'm uncomfortable, everybody's looking at me, this is so horrible, I'm so ugly. Because I know we say these things to ourselves and they're so mean. Like we can be our worst critic. We can be so freaking mean, but not this year. Okay. We're walking into 2024 this year. And when we're walking into that year, we are bringing the good energy with us. We are not wasting our time telling ourselves that we're not good enough anymore. So take some time to practice speaking really positively to yourself and thinking positive things. When you're looking in the mirror in this new outfit that you have or something you have had in your closet for a while, I want you to say 3 kind things to yourself. Wow, that color looks so nice on you. I didn't know your boobs could look that good. Girl, you are fire, okay? I want you to say 3 kind things to yourself every time you look in the mirror when you're practicing with this outfit. Because here's the thing, nobody is saying that stuff about you. The only person saying that stuff is you, the negative stuff, the mean things. When you walk into a holiday party in a dress and you feel really freaking good and really confident in it and comfortable and safe, the rest of the world can see that. They can see the beauty that's radiating off you. And actually, even when you're saying these kind of mean things to yourself, the rest of the world is looking at your radiance. They're looking at your beauty. They're looking at how nice that color looks on you and how good your boobs look. They're not looking at the negative things. You're the only one saying that. And I want to remind you of that, because if you can flip that switch and go into the kindness, maybe not 100% of the time, like even if it's just 25%, that's 25% better than it was last year. But if you can flip that even just a little bit, you're going to have a much better party. Because I really do think last year, had I done this, had I picked something I felt comfortable in, had I practiced a bit and spent some time talking to myself kindly, I would have had a better experience at the party, and I wouldn't have been thinking about just like how I felt in this dress that no longer served me anymore. So we're doing things differently this year. Are you with me? Are you ready to put on some clothes that feel really good and that you feel safe in? And if you're like, heck freaking yeah, I'm feeling good this holiday season and I am, standing in that right now. I'm going shopping. I'm going to get even just a pair of jeans that I feel really good in. This doesn't have to be ball gowns. This can be like even your everyday comfy Christmas magic hoodies. If you have not seen these yet, they're so comfortable. They're so fun. It's the new Selfish Confidence Christmas merch. It's the best and I'm living in it. But if you are like ready to feel good and you found an outfit that you love, send me a picture. Okay. Send me a picture and just be like, girl, I feel good in this outfit. And I would love to see it. And if you're playing for our tuition for the Confidently You program, if you're putting your keywords in every single day, you'll be entered every single time you enter a keyword in. I want you to use the keyword style, S-T-Y-L-E, style, and put that in for your chance to win your tuition for the Confidently You program coming out in January. And I can't freaking wait. Imagine feeling this confident that we're feeling right now after doing this for 5 days, for 12 freaking weeks. Yes, I can't wait. So I hope you have a wonderful week and that you're feeling really good, because you are stunning, like so freaking beautiful, and you deserve to finally see it.